How's it going, everybody? My name is Absalom and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over all of the secret rooms that you can unlock in Dead of the Night. One which is in the spawn room area, one that is in the billiards room, and the last one being in the wine cellar. So I'm going to get right into it with the very first one that is in the spawn room area. So to start things off, there are two bookshelves, one on each side of the spawn balconies. This one can be started as soon as you activate the Sentinel artifact, and it's a really good way to get some additional points early on. So what you need to do is find 4 symbols that spawn on 4 different books. Here's a look at what the 4 symbols are, and you'll need to activate these in the order that I am showing you. So the way that this works is that there's 2 books on each bookcase, each one containing 1 symbol on the spine. These symbols will be random every single game, so you'll have to run from each side until you find the one that has the correct symbol. Hold interact on the book in order to activate each symbol, and you should have green smoke appear around the book if done correctly. I also want to mention that if you fail this, you will not be able to try again, so just make sure that you take your time during your game. A really easy strategy for this is to have one teammate stand at one bookcase and you at another, and then you just work together to call out the symbols to activate the symbols really quickly. To make this easier for you, I've linked this photo of the 4 symbols in the description below so that you can use it later on in your game. I do want to mention that the 4 books that the symbols spawn on always stay the same in your game, but the symbols do change on which books they are on. So right here you can see how once the 4th symbol is activated and the green smoke appears, the bookshelf will push back, separate, and then reveal the secret room. Make sure that you grab your reward that is hidden behind the bookshelf, and that will complete the first of 3 secret rooms. Now we can move on to the second secret room, which is located inside of the billiards room. This one is hands down my favorite one, and I hope that you have a lot of fun doing it. For this one, the objective is to play a game of 9-ball. All you need to do is shoot the balls into the pockets from lowest to highest. If you know anything about pool, this should be super easy for you. I've made a graphic that shows the colors of each ball and which number they correlate to in order to help you out during this step. And like always, this photo will be linked below for your convenience. It doesn't matter which pocket you shoot the ball into. However, I do recommend taking your time because like the first secret room, if you fail this, you will not be able to retry this. You'll know that you failed for sure if you get rewarded with a grenade instead of a power-up or the secret room opening. So just to recap, you need to shoot the balls into the pocket using any kind of weapon you would like, and then it needs to be in the order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. If done correctly, the secret room should open and or you'll get a power-up that will spawn on top of the felt. So cue up the music and give it your best shot, and if done correctly, it should look something like this, where the bookshelf to the right of the billiards table will fall back, slide to the right, and then it'll unveil your reward that is on top of this chest. Also, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes the secret room does not open, and instead you will be rewarded with a power-up that will spawn on the right side of the billiards table on top of the felt. Okay, now we can move on to the final secret room in Dead of the Night, which is located in the wine cellar. For this one, you're going to notice 6 barrels of wine that are dripping wine at different paces. Your goal is to melee the spouts on each barrel in a specific order. So you're going to melee them starting with the barrel that is dripping the fastest, and then work down to the barrel that is dripping the slowest. If done correctly, you will see a red cloud of wine appear around the spout when you melee it. If the wine just stops, then you have failed this, and you will not be able to unlock the secret room in your game. So now I'm going to show you what it looked like in my game, but just keep in mind that it is random every single game. So because of that, I've placed videos in the top corner that will show the different speeds of each barrel. So the first barrel is pretty obvious, but after that it gets a little bit more challenging to decide which one is faster and which one is slower. So a good strategy that I recommend is to count between each drip on each barrel, that way you are 100% sure before meleeing the next barrel. I definitely recommend taking your time with this. You can have somebody else hold the zombie for you, or in solo you can do this on an earlier round so the zombies are a lot slower, but either way, just take your time because there is no time limit for this challenge. Just make sure that you knife all 6 barrels in order to complete this challenge. So right here you can see how I melee the 6th barrel, and then after that the secret room should open up for you. The secret room is going to be located against the wall on the side with the staircases. Once the room opens up, make sure that you collect your reward, and that will complete all 3 secret rooms that you can do in Dead of the Night. The secret rooms are a great way to get a head start on the Easter egg or even high rounds. The rewards can vary from game to game, but they do include bonus points, elixirs, and silver bullets. The secret rooms are fairly easy to do and they are pretty fun. So I hope that you enjoyed doing these in your game, and that is everything I have on the secret rooms for Dead of the Night. If this video was useful for you, I would greatly appreciate it if you could click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Anyways, my name is Absalom, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.